Hello guys, my name is Ksenia. I'm a vocalist and vocal coach, and on my YouTube channel I talk about healthy vocal technique. And today we're listening to Get Happy, originally performed by Judy Garland and Barbara Streisand. And this is an insane duo, and I am just really excited to listen what Ariana and Cynthia did on this one. So let's analyze, let's listen, let's break it down. And again, I'm going to pause a lot because I love to talk about vocals and demonstrate the technique myself. If you don't like that, then you can go and listen to the full song. Please don't go in the comments and tell me that I need to stop pausing because that's never gonna happen. So let's listen to Get Happy. Happy Days Are Here Again by Cynthia and Ariana.
Forget your trouble, happy day. Come on, get happy.
Okay.
Are here again. You better chase the skies above. Your cares away. Are clear again.
Wow.
Shout hallelujah. So let's sing a song. Come on, get happy. Cheer again. Get ready before the judgment day again.
Wow.
The sun is shining all together. Come on, get happy. Shout it now. The world is waiting to take your hand. Shout it now. Shout, so let's tell the world and just get happy about it now.
Oh my god.
We're going to the promised land again.
Can we stop? Wow. Oh, it's so short. It's like 2 minutes. No. I need to find the lyrics here. Wow. I said that I wanted to see if Ariana Grande is doing her own voice or if she's singing like kind of old style, old school singing, and she's doing it. I love that. We're going to listen to it from the beginning. I love that Ariana sounds not nasal at all. And this is what she usually sounds like. And it's like she sounds like a completely different person. And we know that she can do that, right? And to be able to completely change the sound of your voice, you need to first of all understand your voice and know what your voice is capable of. But also you really need to know what you need to change in the vocal tract in order to sound differently. And I feel like she's the master of that. She's doing these impersonations of different people, like we know Celine Dion and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, everybody else, and like she sounds just like them. And this is a talent, but also you need to have a really good ears because you need to be able to listen and to hear these tiny details, tiny little differences, tiny little things that are changing, and to copy that and to add that to your voice. And she's doing an amazing job. I feel like Cynthia sounds just like she always does. It's really light. There's less twang, but it's still really faint. Her larynx is high and it's light, but not too light. But again, she doesn't really change that much in her voice than Ariana Grande. So let's go back. I freaking love it.
Forget your trouble, happy day. Come on, get happy. Are here again. You better chase the skies above. Your cares away. Are clear again. Shout hallelujah. So let's sing a song. Come on, get happy. Cheer again. Get ready before the judgment day again.
Wow, that is so different from what she usually does. And that's why it's so fascinating, right? Because she has this yawning character to the sound. She has this roundness, and usually she sounds really light, and she makes her voice sound really thin because of that. She has really raised larynx, and she adds nasality to the sound to make it even lighter. Everybody have been blaming her for doing this. It's not a mistake. It's just a tool that we use to make the sound lighter. I talked about this before when I was talking about Zara Larsson. I believe she's also doing that. But in here, Ariana is not doing that. There's no nasality. She raised her soft palate, which makes the sound like this, like she has a little yawning. And there is some gliding to the nose, this no. and beautiful vibrato that she has. A little breathiness there, but when she's singing, get ready for the judgment day, but it's still soft. It's not get ready. It's not this like shouty character. It's really soft and contained, still round, but it's just fascinating. And Cynthia, she's just like, happy days. I feel like she's singing in falsetto most of the time. I'm going to go back and listen to her now. She also removes some of the lightness. She also makes the sound a little more round, but she doesn't change her voice that much. Okay, let's, I want to go back.
Forget your trouble, happy day. Come on, get happy. Are here again. You better change. The skies above, your cares away. Are clear again. Shout hallelujah. So let's sing a song. Come on, get happy. Cheer again.
Oh, I love it.
Get happy days before the judgment day again.
Yeah, Cynthia, she doesn't really change her voice that much. She always kind of sounds like this. She has this lightness. She removes a little bit of the twang. She makes the sound a bit more round and open and less sharp and less light, right? Because when we add twang, it's like na 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 na. It makes the sound really light and sharp, and she removes a little bit the sharpness from it. But still, it's so thin. I want to listen to her again.
Your cares away. Are clear again.
Yeah, even here, the skies above are clear again. She's been really accurate with the sound. She's been mindful of what she's doing, and she makes it really contained, clean and clear and light, but she doesn't let go of it. She's really trying to control it, and she's really controlling her volumes as well. That's just cool. I love it.
Shout hallelujah. So let's sing a song.
So let's sing a song.
Cheer again.
So light.
Get happy days before the judgment day again.
And if we're talking about volumes, it's really not that loud. And you can see that they are holding the mics really close to their mouths just because it's medium volumes, medium quiet even sometimes, because it's really contained and there's no this metallic sharpness to it. There's nothing of that. It's really soft, breathy and light, and I just love it. And Ariana, she sounds completely different.
The sun is shining all together. Come on, get happy. Shout it now. What is waiting to take it out it now? Shout, so let's tell the world and just get happy about it now. To the promised land again.
Cool. So the second part of the song, that part, Ariana was sounding a bit lighter, but then she added this darkness when she's doing we're going to the promised land, and she added this darkness and this openness and roundness to the sound in the last phrase. Cynthia is just there in the skies, floating in this lightness. I love it.
The sun is shining all together. Come on, get happy. Shout it now. What is waiting to take it out it now? Shout, so let's tell the world and just get happy about it now. To the promised land again.
There's so much vocal precision in this one. Like, you have to be really focused and you have to really know what you're doing when you are singing like this. And they really make it sound like it's from another world, you know, from another era, even because Ariana adds this softness and a little bit of the darkness, this beautiful vibrato. There is no craziness, right? It's just beautiful human voices, and this is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're sounding before. Nowadays everybody's doing this producing autotune thing, and I don't want that. I want this softness and realness. You don't have to be loud, you don't have to do crazy things to sound beautiful. This is what they're doing, and I just love it. And the gliding to the notes was also one of the things that singers did before, and I just love it. That is amazing. Cynthia is just floating there in the skies with this lightness and this vocal precision I just love. She adds a little air there in the vocals as well, but it's just mostly she's just kind of floating alone with Ariana. It's just so beautiful. I love.
We're heading across the river. Soon your cares will all be gone. There'll be no more from now on. From now on. Forget your trouble these days. Are here again. You better chase.
We're going back. They added more volume there in the end, and Ariana, she added more darkness in some of the parts. No, yeah, in here.
Into the promised land again. We're heading across the river. Soon your cares will all be gone.
Like in here, she opens up and she adds a little bit more volume when she's singing. We're heading across the river, soon your cares will all be gone. She adds a little bit of nasality there, but mostly she makes it with the soft palate really round and a bit more loud, right? And what's Cynthia doing?
Get happy now.
I just love everything about it.
Into the promised land again. We're heading across the river. Soon your cares will all be gone. There'll be no more from now on. From now on.
And yeah, Cynthia is amazing. She also adds more volume and she makes it a little bit more sharp there. But the way they sound together is just something else. They sound like one person. And to be able to do that, you really need to listen to one another and adjust your tone, your sound color, your everything to other person's voice. And they are doing such an amazing job with that. And Cynthia, she's doing what? There'll be no more from now on, from now on. She adds more twang, she adds more volume to the sound, and then they just blend together. Oh, it's like magic.
Forget your trouble these days. Are here again. You better chase. Your visibles are clear again. Hallelujah. Sing a song and just get happy again. Happy times, happy nights, happy days.
I love that it was way more loud. You can see that the mics are a bit further from them, but it's still not like too shouty and not too open. It's like happy times, happy life, happy days are here. And then with the gliding, again. That was just beautiful. I want to listen to that again. And the mouths. Look at their mouths. Beautiful open mouth. A little bit of the smile there. You can see the upper teeth. And this is what you need to do. A lot of people forget to open their mouth when they sing. I don't know why. I have to always remind my singers that they need to open their mouths. Actually, if you want to be one of my singers, the link will be in the description. But it's just such a tiny thing, but it changes a lot, because you cannot just sing like this with this tiny mouth. You need to open it more. And this is what they're doing, right? A little bit of the smile, open mouth, and it's just beautiful. I love. Beautiful. I love it. My God, they sound so good together. I don't know how they're doing this. They're just adjusting their voices to blend, to sound like one person. And that's insane. Okay, I love this. I love that they added kind of a different depth, different character, different tone to their voices. And this is professionals we're talking about, right? They are professionals. They are able to change their voices in order to sound different, in order to deliver different message. And that was just beautiful. So thank you for being here today with me. If you have any other recommendations for the channel for future videos, you can write it down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.